Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plants, and today we are planning in my big memory planner from September 22nd to the 28th. I have all my pictures laid out for the week, and since it was the first official week of fall, we're going to go in and do a fall spread. So I'm going to go in with Fall Collections Volume 3 from Amber Plans Her Day, and I chose this really pretty set back here, just the classic like fall colors. And then to add a little bit more, I'm going in with these scraps from Planet Darby. These are the blonde basket stacks, but I just thought these looked nice together, and I knew I needed a little bit something else to kind of add in here because a lot of these stickers are kind of on the smaller side, so which is good for the memory planners. That way I actually have room to put other things, but I knew I wanted, something a little extra. And then I'll also be using probably jewel tone journaling boxes for some of the additional things. So let's go ahead and start laying down my pictures first to get them out of the way. I have all three of my kitties. We have two that live with us, and then our other cat. He's 13. He's almost 14 years old. He's an old baby. We got him like, I don't know, a year before we got married. So he's 13, and but he's old. He's old, he's fat, he's happy. He lives with my parents because he just like could not, when we got our dog, he was not about that life, and literally nothing we could do could make him comfortable with living with a dog. And so it was just kind of better for him to be a cat that did not live with any dogs. So he is living with my parents, and he is happy and he is spoiled over there. So, and I get to see him at least once a week. Usually, Nay and I will go over for dinner on Wednesday or Thursday nights. It just kind of depends on my husband's schedule, but usually we'll go over there. So, usually I get to see him once a week. And he's probably the first cat that I trained to like do dog tricks. Like he knows how to sit and lay down for treats. And he's very food motivated. So yes, he is eating ice cream because he's just old, you guys. He's old, and I'm just like, it's just about living the happiest life at this point. And he, like I said, he's spoiled. My parents give him milk all the time, and he gets treats all the time, and he's just a fat, happy boy, and he likes to sit out on the backyard and just kind of look over the yard. He's just like a grumpy old man that likes to like watch over his yard. There's a bunch of neighborhood cats that do like to come into the yard, so he's always kind of on the lookout for that. So that's Jack Jack. He's over at my parents' house, but I did take pictures of all the animals. This was Kovu. I was going to the bathroom and he just stared at me like this the entire time. So anyway, I was just like, okay. I was like, this is why I can have zero peace in my house, because constantly this is the look, and God forbid I close the door and it turns into a how dare you leave me, and then he's yowling, so I have to usually leave the door open. So can never have alone time. Me and Amber had lots of hangout time while our hubbies were gone, which was amazing. So we went to breakfast on Monday and then went shopping together. And it was so good. It's literally the most I've seen her in months. Was like these last 2 weeks. I probably saw her like 4 times over the last 2 weeks, and it's just funny. I'm like, it literally took our husbands leaving us for us to finally have time to hang out together. So we thought that was kind of funny. I cleaned out a closet and I found this cat bed. This was our other cat's bed. And I put it on the floor because I was like finally ready to get rid of it. But then Raja laid in it, so I had to take a picture of that. We took Nay to go see the Gabby's Dollhouse movie. If you know, you know. It's a super cute show, and she's been watching it since she was 3, I think, is when that show first came out. So she's, lifetime fan of that show. So we went in to see that at the movies, and then on Saturday we got to go pick up my husband. Didn't take any pictures with my husband because we just weren't thinking about it. But Nay and I had a shopping day up in Denver, so we left around noon, and my husband's flight wasn't supposed to get in until like 4:30, so we left around noon, kind of worked our way up to Denver. We went to a Daiso, and I went buck wild in there because I didn't know we had one, and I think it's a newer one, so that was really exciting. But yeah, we just got to shop, and then on Sunday we just spent time as a family, and it was really good. So Nay and I survived 2.5 weeks without the husband, and I feel like we did pretty darn good. So anyway, that's the recap of kind of what's happening in the pictures. Now let's get to actually decorating and planning. So I think I'm going to start with some of these scraps first to kind of stick them in areas, because I can go in and layer on top of them. So I do like to do this first. And these are on clear sticker paper. I'm just trying to like use these up, the clear ones, because I think from now on, any new scraps I've been printing have been on paper, because I feel like they just work better with paper. But I also don't mind them on these. I just prefer that. Okay, so there are 2 different pages. This book doesn't have duplicate pages. So I have this page, and then I have this page, and they both have 2 different corner florals. So I guess I kind of have to decide which corner floral I want. I feel like this one's going to give me more space to like layer a box in here. So I think I'm going to go in with this one, which, why am I trying to do this one for once I have my tweezers? Okay, there we go. I'm just used to struggling on my own. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down here, and then I'm going to put another something over here. So we'll lay that in. And then I do have a little flat piece. We are going to struggle. I'm trying to decide if I want to put some whatchamacallit there. I think I do. I'm actually going to put this piece over here. Kind of layer it with the wicker basket kind of type stuff. Okay, I have some longer pieces. So I'm actually going to take this and use this to kind of cover up / just kind of add a little bit more in here. The remaining part of this piece. And then I can layer a box, on top of that if I want to. Maybe we can use the rest of this somewhere else. Let's do it over here, because I have another little gap there. Oops, sorry. Trim that off. Okay, just like that. No, I don't have my sticky notes. I usually have a sticky note on my desk that I put like little scraps on, and I keep moving it, and then it's not where I need it to be, which is kind of annoying. Okay, part of me is like, I probably should, I know I didn't put down a lot yet, but I'm like, I probably should put in the journaling I want, because I think I need to do that first. So there's cream in here, which I think is going to look perfect with these colors. So we are going in with the cream color that I have in here. Just a nice little cream. Oh, as I drop it. Let's see. Let's put one here. I'm going to put it up high so I can maybe put some florals down at the bottom there. And then we'll grab another cream maybe for the other side. Stick this one over here. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with this color to kind of help pull out some of the reddish pink that's in there, because I just really like this color and I wanted to use it. This was a good excuse. So I'm going to go in and go ahead and slap one of these in here. Okay, Amber took me thrifting, which I'm not a thrift store person. Like going into like Goodwills and just like any thrift stores, I don't know why. It just causes me anxiety because things usually aren't organized super well. It's like things are kind of all over the place. Like, how do you find anything? I need things color coded. I just need very clear places for things, and so it stresses me out. So I generally don't go. But I went with her and I found some good stuff, and I was pretty proud of myself. I was like, look at me. Look at me go. I found a really pretty vase, even though I literally was like, I cannot buy any more vases because I have several for my house, which I don't even have enough room for because we don't have a lot of real estate thanks to, Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here. Like, we don't have a lot of places to put things, especially this one who likes to push things off of other things. And so I don't have a lot of space for all the vases that I have in my house. There's just not a lot of places where the cats aren't able to go, and therefore I shouldn't be buying anymore. But I found, a new vase. I found a purple Halloween ghost pillow, which I was super excited about. I just found so many things, and I was really proud of myself. And I was like, wow, I need to go there more often. Okay, so I'm just going in with some florals now. I have my journaling boxes. I will be putting in some smaller boxes, but first I am like, let's go ahead and get in some decoration right quick. So I'm going to flatten this piece just a wee bit because I do want some florals down at the bottom here. So I'm going to flatten this, stick this right down here. I have like a little bitty piece. It's like not enough to actually do much, but we'll add it in there anyway, just because we can. I did see, I saw like a floral that kind of had a corner vibe to it. So I thought this one could be pretty, kind of in the corner. This one's like a really light colored spread, which I do like. Okay, I am going to grab jewel tone boxes so I can pull out these two colors again. And I could pull out the green. I feel like I forgot about the green. Should I do a little bit of green? Maybe we'll do some of the green. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a little bit of green in here just to kind of add in another color and maybe brighten it up just a little bit. It's kind of giving Christmassy though. That's okay. A little bit on that Christmas vibe there, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit there. There are quotes in this book too, so I do want to add in some quotes. So I have this nice big quote here that I can add over here. And add that, and then let's add in a quote somewhere else. Add one there, and then I am going to put another, I'm thinking the red color. That's why I didn't want to put anything there. Okay, I feel like that's good. So I think the rest of the space I can add in decoration. So I'm going to add in one more quote, and then I could add in a little bit more florals. There are some kind of like bush floral, like bigger pieces of the florals that I haven't really touched yet. I'm going to add in a couple of those just to get a little bit more of the floral vibe in here. Add in that one, and then I feel like I need something down here, even if they're just like little pieces. Add in a couple there. That way they're kind of going like along the, I keep calling it wood. It's a basket. Same thing. Okay, I feel like that's good. Pretty simple. I like the color scheme. I feel like the green did kind of give it more of like a Christmassy vibe, but that's okay. I still like it. Okay, so that was going in with Fall Collections Volume 3. from Amber Plans Her Day, and then I used some of these scraps from Planet Darby, and then we went in with Jewel Tone journaling boxes, which are going to be available today at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. So about an hour after this video is up, and then if you're past that point, then there we go. But there we go, you guys. I so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!